Is on underway in the Nigerians Women's Football League. Yes, that one is going down at the Paris Stadium in Abuja. You know, where the Atlant Queens take on Peter Setters. That's for Group A. For Group B, Danas Ladies takes on Delta Queens. Osun Babes are in Osun at the Lagos Stadium. It welcome our Conference Queens. It was a disappointment for Osun Babes last weekend when they were thrashed at 5-1 by the Lagosians. Talking about the Robo Queens. They will look to bounce back from that uniting defeat. Let's see how it pans out. And Nasara Amazon, they take on Raymond Star Ladies. IUDM Queens, they were victorious on the road. Yes, they will take on FC Robo Queens. They are talking about IUDM Queens. Sunshine Queens in Akure, we welcome Abia Angels. Like I said, the game is currently on. Let me see if I can track actual result or what is happening. Talking about the Nigerian Women's League at the moment. I can confirm to you that Igbo Angels and Bayelsa Queens is still goalless. IUDM Queens, yes, they are one up. Get me well, IUDM Queens are one up against FC Robo. I watched this team against Nasara Amazon last time out in Lafia. They were interesting to watch. Talking about IUDM Queens, they currently lead FC Robo by a goal to nil. Also, tracking action, talking about the Nigerian Women's Football League. Let me quickly take you away from women's football. From Nigerian Women's League, I beg your pardon. Still talking about women's football. Let's say that Super Falcons will face Cape Verde, a women's national team, in a double header of international friendlies at the Remo Star Stadium. The matches are scheduled for April 15th and 18th as both teams are prepared for 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations. And Nigeria head into the fixture with confidence after beating Cape Verde in their previous meetings during the 2023 WAFCON qualifiers, winning 2-1 away and 5-0 at home. The Super Falcons are expected to open camp in Abuja this weekend ahead of the games. The friendly will serve as a key preparation as both sides build towards the continental showpiece. The Nigerian Rugby Football Federation has endorsed the third Tunde Delu Rugby Sevens scheduled for April 23rd to 25th at the MKO Abiola Sport Arena in Ogun State. The tournament, organized in partnership with the Ogun State Rugby Association, aims to promote grassroots development while combining competition with coaching and medical training. Organizer says clubs from across the Southwest are expected to participate with plans to expand the event internationally in the future edition. The 3-day program will also serve as a pathway for level 1 and level 2 coaching and medical certification while helping to improve capacity and preparation in the sport. The Rugby 7 event designed as a family-friendly tournament will feature multiple matches daily and seek to promote sport safety and growth across the region. Now let's say that Nigeria and Jamaica will take center stage at the 2026 Unity Cup, set to return to South London from May 26th to 30th at the Valley, home of Shouting Athletic FC. The four-nation tournament will also feature Zimbabwe and India celebrating Afro-centric and global diaspora communities while combining sport with cultural exchange. The competition kicks off with Nigeria facing Zimbabwe in the opening semi-finals, followed by Jamaica versus India. The event will conclude on May 30th with the third place playoff and the final. Beyond football, The Unity Cup will showcase international cuisine, live music performance, and community activities, reinforcing its broader mission of unity and social cohesion. Officials from all participating nations have highlighted the tournament's value for competitive development and international exposure, while the Nigerian Football Federation expresses confidence in the Super Eagles' title defense. Yes, they won it last time out in London, where they defeated Jamaica on penalties. Yes, they edged Ghana in the semi-finals before playing Jamaica last time out. No Ghana this time around. So just tune in. This is a game on right here on Emirate 98.5 FM. Let's say that Nigeria's under 18 men handball team kicked off their campaign at the IHF Trophy Africa Zone 3 with a commanding 48-22 victory over Burkina Faso in Lomé. The Nigerian side dominated from the start, combining attacking firepower with solid defensive discipline to overwhelm their opponent early in the game. Their fast-paced approach and clinical finishing saw them open up a comfortable lead before halftime, which they extended even further after the break. Burkina Faso struggled to cope with Nigeria's relentless pressure as the team capitalized on overturns and faster breaks to rack up goals. The emphatic win put Nigeria in strong early position in the tournament, boosting their confidence as they push for continental qualification and honors. Unbeaten Nigerian boxer Elizabeth Oshoba has called out IBF featherweight champion Nina Mieke following her emphatic knockout victory over Chesley Amel on Sunday night. Oshoba stopped Amel in the third round at Olympia, London, extending her unbeaten record to 10 fights with a dominant performance on the Dubi's Harper undercard. I thank all my fans for the support in Nigeria and the UK. What next for me is to fight those at the top. That's why I'm calling out Nina. We need to put on a show. I can't wait, she said after that fight. The 26-year-old who made her debut under most valuable promotions has continued her rapid rise since turning professional in 2022 and now looks set for a shot at world title glory. Not too good news for a Nigerian new boy, talking about actor Okonkwo. Just hours after he was cleared by FIFA to represent Nigeria, he went on to concede 5 goals against Southampton at home. What he described as the worst nightmare of his career. Yes, Ato now cleared to represent Nigeria. Ato Okonkwo, who plays for Wrexham in London, grew through the ranks of Arsenal Football Club. Yes, now gives us options. Let's talk about the goalkeeping option for the Super Eagles with the likes of Maduka Okoye, Stanley Nwabali, not forgetting Francis Uzo, and of course Ato will be waiting for his time. Adele also in the mix. Apart from games in the Champions League, matches will go down in the English Championship. And later tonight, West Brom will take on Millwall. Coventry, Sheffield Wednesday will do battle. now halftime in Bayelsa. Talking about the Nigerian Women's League. Goalless between Bayelsa Queens and Ibom Angels. Yes, still came on right here on Emirate 98.5 FM. Don't forget matches in the Champions League tonight. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, 8 p.m. kickoff time. PSG Liverpool, 8 p.m. kickoff time. And of course, in the Europa League playoff, Braga will take on Real Betis. Also halftime in Lafia. It's Nasara Amazon nil, Remo Star Ladies nil. We're trying to keep you updated with happenings in Nigerian Women's League. Idem Queens are still lead FC Robo by a goal to nil. And it's halftime right there in Aba. In Akure, Sunshine Queens are 1, Abia Angels nil. Osun Babes are the leader, Conference Queens by a goal to nil. Still goalless between Atlant Queens and Pacer City, Pacer Pesetas FC or Pesetas Queens, as it were. Of course, I will be the size of a package this evening. I came on right here on Emirate 98.5 FM. The show will make a return on Thursday. The final stretch for the week. Do not go nowhere. Keep listening to Emirate 98.5 FM. Tosh Michaels remains my name. The anointed voice on radio, the apostle. Always bring you the gospel according to sense spots. Yes, do stay away from trouble. And have a wonderful evening.